Hello and welcome to RCA, to our video Neuralink, the future of brain-computer interfaces. If you are someone you know is living with paralysis, you will want to stick around us as we explore this revolutionary technology that could change the life of millions. Let us first know what are brain-computer interfaces, how do they work, and what are the types of interfaces. Brain-computer interfaces (BCI) are devices that allow communication between the human brain and an external device such as a computer or a prosthetic limb. They work by detecting and interpreting brain signals using sensors placed on the scalp or directly planted in the brain. There are two main types of BCI, invasive and non-invasive. Invasive BCI involve the plantation of electrodes directly into the brain, while non-invasive BCI use sensors placed on the scalp to detect brain activity. Invasive BCI are capable of recording more detailed and accurate brain signals, but require surgery and carry risks associated with brain surgery. Non-invasive BCI, on the other hand, are less invasive but have lower accuracy and can be affected by factors such as hair, sweat, and motion artifacts. Now let's talk about what is Neuralink. How does Neuralink work and its advantages over traditional interfaces? What is Neuralink? Neuralink is a neurotechnology company founded by Elon Musk with the goal of developing implantable brain-machine interfaces (BMI) that can communicate wirelessly with external devices such as computers or smartphones. Now, how does Neuralink work? Neuralink uses a implant called a link that is surgically placed in the brain. The link is a network of ultra-thin threads, each around a tenth of the diameter of human hair, which contain electrodes to detect neural activity. Now, these threads are connected to a small coin-shaped computer called the N1 chip, which is implanted behind the ear and communicate an external device via Bluetooth. The N1 chip amplifies and digitizes neural signals detected by the link and then sends them wirelessly to a computer or smartphone for analysis. Now, what are the advantages of Neuralink over traditional interfaces? Traditional brain-computer interfaces typically use bulky external devices with wires that are connected directly to the brain, which can be uncomfortable and carry risks of infection or other complications. Neuralink's ultra-thin threads are designed to be minimally invasive, reducing the risk of damage to surrounding tissue and allowing for faster recovery times. Additionally, the wireless communication offered by Neuralink eliminates the need for external wires and can provide greater mobility and flexibility for patients. Finally, Neuralink's advanced processing capabilities and artificial intelligence technology can enable new applications for brain-computer interfaces, such as restoring motor function or even allowing for direct communication between individuals through thoughts. Now, what are the potential benefits for it for paralyzed patients? The technology behind Neuralink involves implanting small electrodes into the brain that can read and transmit neural signals to an external device. These electrodes are implanted using a specialized surgical robot that ensures precise placement and minimal damage to brain tissue. One advantage of Neuralink over traditional BMIs is its high bandwidth, meaning that it can transmit a much higher or larger amount of data than other devices. This allows for complex interactions between the brain and external devices, such as the ability to control a computer or type on a smartphone. Neuralink has the potential to revolutionize the field of medicine for paralyzed patients. For example, it could enable patients to control prosthetic limbs or robotic exoskeletons with their minds, allowing them to regain movement and independence. Neuralink could also be used to treat other neurological disorders such as Parkinson's disease or epilepsy. In theory, Neuralink's brain-machine interface (BMI) technology could potentially help paralyzed patients talk by allowing them to communicate using their thoughts. The BMI would record neural activity in the brain, which could then be translated into commands that could be used to control a computer or other device. One potential application of this technology could be to create a device that would allow paralyzed patients to select letters or words on a screen using their thoughts. These selections could then be translated into spoken words using text-to-speech technology. While this approach may not provide the same level of control as normal talking, it could be a valuable tool for individuals who are unable to communicate verbally. Although the technology is still in its early stages, that have been promising real-life examples of patients using Neuralink. In a previous study, a monkey with a Neuralink implant was able to control a computer cursor using its mind. Neuralink has also conducted successful trials on human subjects, including a paralyzed individual who was able to control a computer with their mind. Now, the future possibilities for Neuralink in medical innovation are vast. It could potentially be used to treat a wide range of neurological disorders and injuries, as well as improve cognitive function for individuals with conditions such as Alzheimer's disease. However, there are also ethical concerns surrounding the technology, such as issues of privacy and potential misuse. Overall, the potential benefits of Neuralink for medical innovation are exciting, and the technology has the potential to significantly improve the lives of many individuals with disabilities. Now, let's talk about the ethical concerns around Neuralink and brain-computer interfaces. Neuralink and brain-computer interfaces, like any other emerging technology, face a range of ethical concerns. One of the major issues is the potential misuse of data collected from brain activity, which could include sensitive personal information or even thoughts. Privacy advocates worry that if this data falls in the wrong hands, it could be used for wicked purposes such as mind reading or thought control. There are also concerns about the long-term effects of having an implant in one's brain, including the risk of infection or damage to the surrounding tissue. Additionally, there are concerns about potential for Neuralink and similar technologies to exacerbate existing inequalities in society, such as by creating a divide between those who can afford to enhance their cognitive abilities and those who cannot. Another criticism of Neuralink is the lack of diversity in its test subjects. So far, the company has primarily worked with able-bodied young men, leading some to question how well the technology will work for people with different backgrounds and health conditions. Overall, while there is an excitement and promise around the potential of Neuralink and brain-computer interfaces to revolutionize healthcare and human capabilities. Now, let's see what is the latest update on Neuralink. During a recent show and tell event, Elon Musk, who is also the founder of SpaceX, announced that Neuralink could begin human trials of its device as early as its spring. However, the FDA rejected an early request from the company to begin a clinical trial in 2022. Despite this setback, Neuralink has approached the Barrow Neurological Institute for potential partnership in carrying out studies of the implant. Barrow is one of the latest neuroscience centers in the US and has experience in placing implants in the brain for deep brain stimulation devices. Despite facing challenges with the FDA, Neuralink is pushing forward with its vision of a brain-computer interface technology that could revolutionize the way we interact with computers and devices. We'll be sure to keep you updated on any developments in this exciting field. We hope you found it informative and interesting. If you want to learn more about Neuralink and stay up to date on the latest medical innovations, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.